Alrighty, friends. Good afternoon, good morning, or good evening, depending on what time of day you're watching this. This is Calendar, and what we're looking at right now is my server list. Different ones that I've played out from here and there. I love the Disney World one. You should definitely check it out. They're the only ones that I've got the address up where you can see it. Check it. Trust me, if you like Disney World, if you love Disney World, go check it out. The park is built perfect. I mean, you scale. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about the new one right here, Tango's amazing Patreon server. The one and only Tango Tech. If you don't know who it is, look him up on YouTube. Trust me, you will love his stuff. And there goes my free promotion to Tango. So I have joined this server. We're into week 3 already. I've teamed up with 3 other players I met on the server. So here we go. And no, you don't get the address. You want to do that, you got to go find him and donate and support the man. That's all there is to it. I'm just showing that I've got it on the server link. We're going in a little bit. Oh, apparently we're going to have a little bit of a connection lag this time. Normally it goes right there. We go. All right, here we are. Here's some sounds in the background. Boop, boop. Welcome. This is Dalindor and Titancraft. All right, behind me you've got a little building there, which has got, it leads down into our skeleton spawner, our spider spawner, and our glow squid farm. And in case you may have noticed, I have got an elytra on. I don't normally wear them because I could never learn how to do the flight. Well, guess what? I learned. I figured it out. I've been watching Hermitcraft, and after seeing how they do it, I got it. So, how about an aerial tour? I like this idea. All right. Hopefully the lag won't, make it weird. Come on. Come on. There we go. Oh, I was a little concerned there for a second. All right. Now we've got the speed boost out of the way. We've got some farms going on down there. We're working on an iron farm. There it is. Wow! Whew, barely missed that. There was a village here. We collected all the villagers. Our nether portal. Yes, I'm even building a train station to go with this. Our train. Hold on, we need a little more speed. Whee! I've actually been having a lot of fun doing this. This is kind of cool. Whoa! Okay, sometimes the speed boost can last just a little too long for my taste, and that may have more to do with the amount of players on the server. But look at this beautiful train, isn't that gorgeous? All right, we're gonna come in for a landing. Okay, so that way I can show you a little bit. But of course, we got bamboo. Everyone's gotta have bamboo. But we were discussing it. It's like, well, what do we want to do for build? They really didn't have ideas, and then they asked me, it's like, well, what were you thinking? Since how you're this is your first season. And I said, well, I considered building a train, so that's what we went with. I actually pulled up a picture of the train from Back to the Future 3, the one that Doc Brown built to escape the Old West. And I used the shape of that picture just to model it. I'm not adding all the bells and whistles and every tiny little whirly bob that he put on that thing, but no, I like the way it came out. Copper tires, of course, made it a deep slate. And I'll even give you a quick interior tour. There's not that much here. I did throw in some ovens down here so I could cook some stuff and get the XP out of it. I don't know, I was like, oh, but that's not the best way. As you can tell, I just harvested bamboo because I was in need of scaffolding. Because lo and behold, there's no flight. We've got a storage car set up so far where we've been storing things. Our glow berries going on. No need to buy shulkers. We get them for free. Well, okay, then I won't buy any. There is a server-wide marketplace back at spawn. They have actually connected all of the nether portals with a nether tunnel, so it quick travel. All you gotta do is travel to the nether, you walk down the tunnel, which is secured from any mob spawns. You can go to other people's bases. You can go to spawn just very quickly. There is no grief protection, but except for the one simple fact: if you do it, you're banned. You cannot come back. And see how I'm enjoying this experience, and I very much want to return. That will not be happening. Down here underneath the bridge for the train, we've set up for growing some dripstone, getting lava. We got a little furnace smelter set up here going on. I like this. It's quick, dirty, and it's simple. Most people are like, oh, you should build something fancier. This works. If I'm on a server and I need to produce like a lot of materials, this is what I do. I just build one of these. And I learned something new on this server, something I never knew. If you have a setup like this, all the XP from smelting stays in the furnace. So all you gotta do is break it and you get all the XP back. I didn't know that. Nobody ever told me that before. All the villagers that we collected and bred and everything, we created this trader hall down here where we have got villagers everywhere, and we did it for the books. Look at all these enchanted books. Ain't that beautiful? And we've been selling them. And we have been selling them, yes. Up at Spawn, we have been selling these books. And I'll tell you what, we have made a lot of diamonds doing this. Because there's no in-game currency like some servers do. You do it for the diamonds. Alright, so, but there's and we had just a standard spawner. I'm like, you know what, I don't like it, we need more. So I mined out some obsidian, and there we go. Listen to that thrum. I love it, it's so cool. And we've even already got moss. I've been growing little patches of it. I do intend. Now, I've discovered something about moss. It and podzol, when you're planting the giant spruce trees, will take they take each other over. So if you've got moss and you plant a giant spruce tree next to it and it grows, it will turn the moss into podzol. But then if you use bone meal on moss that's next to podzol, it'll take that over. So it's like the battle of the grasses, I tell you what. So let me show you what I got going on, what I've been working on for the past couple. Actually, I started this. I gotta think. Oh, I jumped too much. There we go. I did the leveling on this a couple days ago to get the area prepped. I started the construction of the building yesterday. Today I added the upper parts of the towers, finished off the roof, and added that center area between them, and I just fell off again, of course. And the central area there. And the whole idea is this is just going to be a kind of a train station loading area for the train. There will be a gangplank that is going to go all the way down with extensions to the bridge. In case you're wondering about that. I did that so that I could set up the fencing you saw down below, so that mobs would quit spawning and walking down in there. It was getting a little frustrating, and yeah, so there's more to come, and I will be doing videos. And now that I've figured out, and now the replay mod has upgraded, I got to figure out how to use it properly, and I will be doing some time lapses. But what I've been doing in here is I got this art. I've got all this woodwork going on here, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hang some lights, and there will be some walls, and we'll set up like a ticket center and some other areas in here, and a waiting area and all that. And it'll be a train station, not anyone's particular base, just the station for the train. And like I said, I've been making all these scaffoldings because I'm not messing with using rockets and elytra trying to fly around in here and then trying to stick the landing. No, I'm not that good at it yet. So scaffolding it is while I create birch, because I do have some growing out back, so that I can set it up. I'm gonna do a birch ceiling. Probably going to run logs that'll line up with these so that I can link like chains or maybe some copper rods, the lightning rods that you can make to make it look like it's being held from the ceiling. I kind of like that idea, and I actually just did a really cool idea. So you know what? I'm thinking right now, while I've got the idea, we're gonna test it. All right, here we go. Let's go down here. Oh, I missed. Oh, where is it? There we go. Sometimes it's hard to tell. If you've never used it, trust me, it's hard to tell. Okay, do we have... All right, we got some more stripped wood. Let's go ahead and put the rockets there and there. You know what? We need iron and copper. So, you know what? I'll be back in just a moment. All right, we're back. Okay, so I went and got the copper and the iron. I've got them right here. Now, I discovered something kind of cool on accident. I just was doing a design feature, and I just kind of came across it. We're going to turn these into lightning rods. We need, let's say, we'll just do that and split. That gives us 21 of those. That should be plenty for now. Okay. Now, what I discovered is what I'm about to do, you can actually do horizontally, and it makes a really, I want to say, kind of an epic, and I do mean epic, kind of an epic bridge, especially if you're doing an industrial style, which I have done on another server. Okay, first let's go ahead and do this. So we need to be lined up, say here. Bam, 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 bam. 5. Oh, one more. And bam. Okay, that way it all kind of lines up, and I like that, and this is going to look supported. So we're going to stick one there. And one there. And okay, so we've got 4 in between, about there and there. Okay, so I like that. So now we're just gonna match it on the bottom, just like that. I love that noise. That is so cool. Now, like I said, you can do this horizontally, and it works. I did not know this. There we go. Now, the reason I say, okay, I tested this. I wanted to see if I could make like a kind of a chain link thing. I like this. I think it looks really cool. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Now, if you put these horizontally and you just run them per block and leave it, no, don't do a gap like I did right here. Just do it all together. It works as a bridge. As long as you keep moving, you can just keep walking right across it. It's so cool. Of course, if you stop in between, you're going to fall, but hey, can't all be perfect, can we? Okie dokie. Let's see. Can we do this? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should be, yep, that's the end of that. Let's go ahead and do this one more time. Of course, we're a little low on the copper bars right now. So what we'll do is we'll set the top ones and we'll test it right here. And cha-ching. And cha-ching. And just like that. Oh, I like that. That is so cool. And that makes it look like it's being supported by the ceiling. Oh, and I'll probably set up the scaffolding and just run. I was going to leave it as a gap, but I don't think I will. I think I want it to look completely supported. So we're going to do that. That's just a little bit of stripped spruce in case you can't tell due to the pack I've got on. And yeah, and we'll do that, and I'll take out those stairs right there and finish that across. I love the way this is looking. Let me know what you think. If you are enjoying these videos, once again, I remind you to if you're enjoying this video, hit a like. Let me know that you appreciate it. If you're enjoying the series, if you like seeing what I'm doing, hit subscribe for me, please. Hit the notification so you know when stuff's coming up. The more subscribers I get, the closer I am to making this the day job where I'll be able to do and provide more content at a quicker and more reliable basis if I don't actually have to, go do the day job. And I'm just saying. All right, so that's what we got going on here. I need to find my way back down like I did before. And I think, yep, it's right there. Okay, so I got one more last little thing to show you as to what we've been doing with our build. And we're just going to go back here. Now, what these little pillars are is they recommend everybody mark off their area so that nobody comes along and builds too close, which I kind of like. But we don't have neighbors that close. Oh, there's a zombie. All right, we're going to run past. Yep, and can we go? Come on, come on. There we go. Oh, we got to get out here. Little in-flight camera action. All right, where is it? It was over here somewhere. I got to find it. Got to find it. I think. Oh, come on. Loading lag. There it is. There it is. We found it. Yay! And we're back. Oh. Hi. How you doing? Okay. So, Marching Angel, one of the people I'm playing with, found a geode. And she just marked it with this cobble tower here. So I came in yesterday. Well, for me it was yesterday. I came in a day ago, and I just started digging around in a square 7x7, and I just make some cobble stairs. I was like, okay, I'm gonna find this geode. I wanted to get to it before anybody else did, basically, because it's not within our area. So I did that real quick, and here we go. I hollowed out the geode. I took all the calcite. I took all the smooth basalt. I broke all of the crystals that were already grown and left this, and here we have a sign announcing that this is ours. And yeah, so there you go. Now it gives us the ability to harvest amethyst crystals as much as we want. We can make more of the blocks. We can make the tinted glass. We can make the spyglass. We can do all the new fancy stuff that we can do using amethyst, which I really like. Now I tested a theory. I kind of figured it was this way, but I had to test it anyway. I was seeing Impulse, one of the hermit crafters, eating amethyst shards, and I'm like, that's not a legit food, is it? It can't be. Now, it's something they set up in their server, but I tested it. Just I stuck them in hand. Said, okay, I'm hungry. Let's try. Yeah, it's them being goofy. I don't know if you noticed in the visual lag there, but look at this. Okay, I'm gonna slow down so we can come into a better landing. Oh, it's just like that. You can see the nether portals to our gold farm. Oh, it is a really cool thing, but I've got to fix up his entry to a little better. Jack has a tendency to build straightforward entrances that you have to do a lot of ladder climbing, or it's not easily accessible the way he did it. Let's just put it that way. The portals are massive. So I'm probably going to fix that up for him. Basically, I've kind of been the I'm the one that makes it look pretty. They do all the grunt work in the background to make them fancy machines and get us the resources we need, and I have been the one making it pretty. Now, just kind of a snake thing. Okay, so this is season 7. It's also 1.17. It started with the 1.17 release. Well, from the day of this recording, that was almost 3 weeks ago. Just over 3 weeks ago. How about that? So apparently, when 118 comes out, and they're saying holidays, it's going to change. Yes, and it's going to become season 8, and it'll be a fresh season, which I'm kind of looking forward to. I mean, I do like what we got going on here, but I don't mind starting over, especially if it's for a seasonal thing. I kind of like that idea. So here's the teaser. I actually have a really cool idea for the next season. I want to wait until it's going to be a full season. I don't want, I don't want to. This build is going to be rather large and very in depth, and it's going to take me a lot of time. And now that I've got the replay thing down and I can figure out how to edit it, once I've got that all worked out and all the kinks, I will be doing time lapses as I build. But here's the teaser. It's not just the big build. If you've ever, see, because I grew up watching Masters of the Universe. He-Man, She-Ra, Orko, Man-at-Arms, T-Log, Skeletor, all of it. I grew up on it. Netflix just released a new version of it. It's only 5 episodes in on the first season. I wish it was a little longer, but it's not. But it's okay. But the cool thing is, they released it and they're doing an amazing job. And Mark Hamill, the Luke Skywalker, also voice of the Joker, is voicing Skeletor. He does an amazing job at it. It is just so awesome. So check that out. But here's the teaser part. What I'm going to attempt to build when Titancraft goes Season 8 is going to be the one and only Castle Grayskull. I figure between the oxidized copper and moss blocks, I should be able to pull it off quite nicely. Now, I kind of wish there was another green block. I mean, I've got green concrete. I'm definitely going to have to make a lot of green concrete because I don't want to use that much copper in it. It's going to kind of be a toss-up between, but we'll see. It's all work and plan. It's all going on in my mind right now. You will have to stay tuned. You have to subscribe and stay notified so you know when I do it because it's just going to be so cool. But until then, I'm going to keep doing videos on these. I need to get back into Orangetown a little bit, and I also need to go back to the other survival world where I'm building that mega house. Now that I've got all this stuff worked out, yes. I'm still learning, guys, so any advice, suggestions you got, that's cool too. But remember to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and ring that bell so you know when more videos are coming. Until then, y'all stay safe, be creative, and stay crafting. And on a final note, dun dun dun.